Hello guys, this is Bet9ja for Ninja, and I want to share with you a new trick today. This trick, I call it the 7-line trick, the double color 7-line trick. So how this trick works is that you must make sure that the result of the last game is the one showing that is as this place. The last game, the result must be up here. That means you must refresh your page, make sure it's like this. Because all we'll be doing is that we'll work with these 3 lines: first line, second line, and this third line. This first line, second line, and this third line. That is how it works. Even though we will generalize on the 7 rows trick, that is how this trick works. Is that after you get the statistics of this first, second, and third line, you then make sure that any number that comes more than 2 times on 7 rows will be eliminated. That number will not work. Any number that comes up to 7 times, like now look at between this place here up all the way down to this place here, check how many times blue came. More than twice. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So naturally blue is eliminated. So now check for red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this point you can consider red, but it's only based on how the statistics go. So now let me move on to the next stage. All I have to do firstly is to refresh my page. Once I refresh my page, I then tell you how it works. Now take a look at these first 3 balls here. 1, 2, 2, and 3. This is what we're working with. These 3 lines here, that's what we'll be working with. 1, 2, and 3. There's a recent ball that just got drawn out now, so we'll have to refresh our page before I continue. So now let me refresh it and make sure that these balls that appear are the ones up here. So it has happened. Now all you have to do now is that you work according to rows and column. These are the rows and these are the columns. These are the rows, these are the columns. Now look within this first row now. This first column, how many times did red appear? That is only here, 1. Second column, red appeared 1. So 2 columns have been taken. Third column, red appeared 4. Fourth column, red appeared 5. Fifth column, no red. Then sixth column, red appeared 1. That is 19. So red appeared 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is how it works. You look within these rows and these columns. That is within these 18 balls here. That's what you work with. So red appeared here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you talk about blue. Blue, it does not matter how many times you occur. It only matters if he appeared within these 3 here. So now red, as we know, appeared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within these 18 balls. The rows and the columns you must consider. So now blue appeared how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So red 5, blue 5. What about green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now all we have to do now is to consider the one that has not occurred up to 7 times. Any game ball that occurs up to double twice within 7 times in these 10 games is eliminated. So it depends on the one you choose. If you choose to use red, you choose red. If you choose to use blue, you use blue. If you choose to use green, you use green. As all of them came out 5 times. But if there is an occurrence where probably red came outside 5, blue came outside 4, then green 3, you make sure you start with the red, because red has a higher possibility of coming out. But if red happens to come more than 7, up to 7 times or more than, is eliminated. You then go on to blue, that is the next, which, as I said, if he has 4 times he come outside, let me say possibly came outside 1, 2, 3, and 4 only out of these 6 columns, then you use blue. So green, which is the smallest, if he appeared only 3 times, you leave it out. But if blue took him more than 7, then you consider the blue. So now moving on to the next, I'll now tell you about what of if it happened that red came outside 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then blue came outside only for 1, 2, 3, 4. Then green took him outside 1, 2, 3, 4. What do? Since red came outside 5 times, you consider the red first. If it does not work, you consider either the blue or the green, the one that did not come out up to 7 times. The most possible times that the ball should come outside before you consider it is 6 times. Once it extends to a 7, that is like this blue that is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just cancel it. You then go up over to the next ball. So if all of them came outside 7-7-7 on each row, just forfeit that game and leave it. So now let me start my game and show you how it goes. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of kata. So now watch this. Okay, time is almost running out, but let me just let me look at this and tell you how it might go. I won't be able to, time has run out. So now once this game plays, I will refresh and then we begin. It's all about these 3 rows and these 3 columns, then making sure that the game does not come out more than twice on each single row, more than 7 times. Even if you like, it should come 6 or it should come 5, but it must not come more than 7 times within these 10 lines, up to 7 times, see, at the very most 6 times. So now let me refresh. Then now let's start. Look over here, how many times the red appear? 1, 2, 3, 4. What about blue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then green, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now since blue is the highest, the occurrence of 5 times, you consider blue starting from down. Blue came outside twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cancel blue. Now red is the one following it. Check if red came outside up to 7 times within these last 10 balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red also has a problem. Then check green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a possibility of 2 green coming outside this time. Okay, so as you can see, there are 2 greens that came outside here. So that is how it works. If the first ball you try it, if like now blue came outside 5 times, red came outside 4 times as it happened, then green 3 times. If you check blue and blue come outside more than 7 times, you leave the blue up to 7 times. If red came outside up to 7 times, you leave the red. And if green too came outside up to 7 times, you forfeit the game. So now check, going on to the next. Now look at red. Red came outside 1, 2. Just is only within these 3 lines here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green 1, 2, 3, 4. Now consider the blue that came outside 5 times. If it comes out more than 7 times, you go back to the next, which is red. Blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave it. Red 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave it. Then green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 greens will certainly come out. Okay, so you can see here now there are 4 greens. Just according to statistics, if the first 2 higher occurrence goes above 7, then you go with the one that has the least. That is how it works. Very simple and short. But one thing I always tell is that you must always make sure that you check out your strategies before you begin to play. Let me get over to the next game. So I see that actually this trick is working. It's not something of chance. Now the next, look at red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue 1, 2, 3, 4. Green 1, 2, 3, 4. The highest is red. So check if red came outside twice in more than 7 places or up to 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave red. Go back to blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leave blue. Go back to green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be 2 green coming out. So as you can see, there are 2 greens here. This is truly a trick that is working. So now to be updated after this video, I'm going to post the link to my WhatsApp group. Make sure you join and make sure you are part of the Bet9ja community, where I'll be opening and revealing to you more tricks. So now let me go up to the next trick now, so that you will see that truly this thing is working. It's not something of chance. When you see a ball that has 49 like this, most of the time this 49, most of the time it's usually hard to predict, because this 49 destabilizes the game. So most of the time it's very better to leave it. But let's still try using our pattern. Red came outside 1, 2, 3. Blue 1, 2, 3, 4. Green 1, 2, 3, 4. So now blue and green are the highest. So check within blue and green, the one that did not come outside up to 7 times within the last 10 games. Now blue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave blue. Green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But as you can see here now, because of this 49, the game was destabilized, and then green came outside only one, which should have been the normal occurrence. So anytime that there's a 49 like this, the game is usually stabilized, so it's usually better for you to leave it. So now that is a tip I've given to you. So now let us analyze, and let me give you the next game which is going to come out. So now check for red, 1 2 3 4. Now for blue, 1 2 3. Green, 1 2 3 4. So the highest balls here are red and green. So now try with red. If red came us up to 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. What about green? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So green should come outside twice. Okay, as you can see here now, there are 4 greens. Now let me go over and show you the next trick of the next ball. This will be my final game. Then for you who believe that you like this, my WhatsApp link will be displayed on the comment section. You go there and then you join in with the WhatsApp community and then be a part of this community. Now the next game, look for your red, 1 2. What about blue? 1 2 3 4. Then green, 1 2 3 4. Now look for within blue and green the one that did not come outside 7 times or more. Now talk about blue, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 for 50. What about green? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This game has to be forfeited because they both came outside 7 times. Not like as if it can be predicted, but there's no assurance. I need a game with an assurance. So as you can see here now, green never came out, red came outside 2, then blue 3 with a 49. So games that the least ball that the two balls that actually 2 balls like this came outside 1 2 3 4, the next came outside 1 2 3 4. Usually better to go for this list, and if the list is more than 7 2, you forfeit the game. Now let's check the red that was the list then. 1 2 3 4 5 6. It was 6, and actually see here, red came outside twice. So that's all you have to do. Once you check out for the first 2 higher balls, if the 2 of them are more than 7, you then go for the least ball. Let this game play now, and that is all.